All right, first oil change on the '05 Tundra. It has about 239,000 miles on it now. I took it on a huge road trip. I picked it up in Atlanta, Georgia, drove it to Middle Tennessee, and then drove it to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it's at now. So, you know, you have to change the oil on these things like every 5,000 miles. So I don't ever like write it in the corner of the windshield. I just always remember 5050, so 239, 240, then it'll be due at 245, and then 250, so forth, so forth. Easy to remember. So let's go ahead and knock out this oil change real quick. All right, we're doing it trailer park style. I don't want to get my concrete stained with oil or anything, so I've got some plastic in there, and the cardboard is just for me to lay on. It's a lot more comfortable, but got my drain pan. And one thing I noticed about this truck is there's no skid plate. It's missing the skid plate, which is kind of a, you know, bonus if you don't want to take it off, but there's the oil filter there. And we're going to be replacing that oil filter, the aftermarket one, with the OEM. And the oil we're going to be using today is Mobil 1, because I got it for free. So usually I'm a Pennzoil Ultra Platinum guy, but can't turn down free oil, so that's what we're using today. All right. You don't even have to jack the truck up. 14 millimeter. There we go. And this thing is pointed straight down, so you know that oil is wanting to come out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, not too shabby. I hate it when you drop the oil plug in there. You gotta hurry up and grab it so it's not in a deep pool of oil. So we will take our time letting that drain, because we're not at a speed lube shop. It kind of cringes me whenever they put the bolt back in there and you still have a little bit of a steady stream of oil. So we'll just we'll leave it, we'll let it drain for 10 minutes or so, and we'll come back to it. All right, one awesome thing about getting a factory oil filter from Toyota, it comes pre-lubed for you. That's why this plastic is on there. And the guy at the counter always gives you a factory pressure washer. This one has some sort of like plastic one on it. Like, what in the world? I didn't even know. Why? No, no. Man, that plastic pressure washer is bad news. It was like stuck on there, like with the threads. I had to take it, put it in my wrench, and then imagine the washer on there, and I had to take it and turn it. I had to have that much leverage to even get this stupid thing off. Plastic. What a piece of crap. Piece of crap. Okay. We have our pressure washer on there. The oil is now down to a very, very slow drip. So let's just go ahead and reinsert it here. Give her a good old wipe down of the oil that's left on there, and we'll tighten that up. I don't have a torque wrench or anything, but just a little tight, but not too tight. There we go. That's good. And now we will undo the oil filter. I have a wrench filter. See, I always have to remember which way it goes. This one's loosening it. Okay. Oh, this one's too big. I gotta grab my other one. Okay, here we go. Okay. Doing good. It's loose enough now. And we'll just, we'll let that drip. All right, most of it has drained out by now. It's a Valvoline filter. It's still spilling out, but I like to take a paper towel and kind of wipe the mating surface here, just in case there is any kind of crud or debris that's going to keep the rubber seal on the oil filter from mating to it. So that's good. All right, and the next part we're gonna do, and this is kind of controversial, but to me it's not controversial, is we are going to pre-fill this oil filter. I can link a video in the description of a guy showing like a test of pumping oil through an engine without pre-filling the filter, and it actually like took a 2-3 seconds for the pressure to build up and actually get going. So it is worth it just to go ahead and take the extra moments to pre-fill this thing. It doesn't take but, you know, just a few seconds to do, so just do it. All right, oil filter has oil in it, and this is pretty much stopped dripping. So we are going to spin the new one on. Sha, 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 sha. Awesome. Kind of wipe that little trip there. Now we got a brand new Toyota filter on. And I am going to put a wrench to it because I got oil on the filter there, and it's hard to spin when it's got oil on it. All right. And the oil capacity for the 4.7 V8 is 6.6 quarts. All right, we've got about six quarts, maybe just a hair over. Let's start her up, let it run for a few moments, shut it down, and then we'll check it. Okay. Yeah, my check engine light is on for catalytic converter code, and that's the maintenance required light. It just comes on, I think, every 5,000 miles just to remind you to change your oil. And the tire light, of course it's on because it's an old Toyota. I feel like all Toyotas around this age have that tire light on. All right, let's shut her down. All right, that's it for the oil change today. I'm gonna button everything up, and we'll see you guys next time.